Sorry for the rather low-budget cartoon I present to you today, but you can't blame me as I had to make this entire cartoon in one day. Anyway, Scratchy, have you heard of water? Do you love water? Have you ever wondered how to make water worse? There are two ways to make water worse. 1. Turn it into Coca-Cola. And 2. is to dump garbage into it. Eesh for sure, my good pal. But let's explore how water is being ruined by human impact. Whenever water has foreign materials thrown into it, be it chemicals or plastic substances that animals think look yummy, including you, it is known as water pollution. As you can see, that was a great example of industrial waste pollution. However, except for making things grow to enormous size, it just kills them. Industrial discharge has many, lots, and a great deal of hazardous chemicals. This waste is discharged into rivers, lakes, and other bodies of water. The organisms that live near these affected bodies of water ingest these chemicals, which causes sickness and death to all those who consume the water, such as, plants and animals. This sickness and death will then proceed to decrease the populations of organisms and cause a lack of vegetation.
I decided against using my real voice for this bit because my microphone can barely function properly. Anyway, I could not complete the cartoon with all the information I wanted to present, so I will tell it here instead. The other form of water pollution I was going to go over was marine dumping, which is deliberate disposal of wastes in the ocean. This waste negatively affected the environment they were in. Animals could mistake plastic bags or straws for food, and they could get caught in plastic rings or unused fishing nets as well. Other types of wastes, such as sewage sludge, radioactive wastes, and industrial wastes heavily poison the environment around them, which lead to even more uncontrolled death. Nowadays, it seems that people are more cautious about where they put their trash. The last factor of water pollution I also never got to talk about was agricultural pollution. There are two types of pesticides that are the most important to talk about when it comes to this subject: soil-soluble and not soil-soluble. Soil-soluble pesticides bind strongly to the soil, which renders them immobile and unable to be carried through runoff. However, pesticides that are not soil-soluble can be carried through runoff and into surface water, but they can also leach into groundwater through the soil because the pesticides will remain in the soil for years. Pesticides can be carcinogens, and they can cause skin irritation and may affect hormones or endocrine. Agricultural pollution is surprisingly the leading cause of water pollution. It would be so simple if plants in real life just worked like plants in Plants vs. Zombies.